there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Look here from the defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Behind the line. It's Parker. He's found some room with the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Using his legs on the scramble. Oh, the football comes out. The defense has got it.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Shotgun, he hears it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They get into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Baylor, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a touchdown. Oh, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He escapes the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. They go with a direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. Here comes the handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12th.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Gets some space around the 30. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's King. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Grab behind the line. It's King. Breaks free with room to run. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score and be first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time it was on a fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Fires quickly to the left. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Puts downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try the ground game here. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone now. To the air, it's Barnett. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. Tough running that breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Fields. Solid coverage there to get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking deep downfield with the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Wilson. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball to 44. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. First down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Baylor. This offense really clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Nebraska offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They get the second half started with the running play. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
by the receiver. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Important second down play coming up. He keeps it on the design line. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Grab behind the line, it's King. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's King. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long at the 45. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Sure hands. It's Parker. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this quarterback is on flat floor. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Baylor has the lead here. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Barnett. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Throwing for his running back. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20, 21.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Oh, and he Can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. The Cornhuskers will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He lets it rip. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Bears are in the red zone. And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbst